Hi, I'm Kristin. I was born and raised in a Catholic home in Peoria. I went to church and took weekly communion because that's what you do in a Catholic home. I can't say that I ever really felt that I had a personal relationship with God as a result of this. I always felt that there was something missing in my life, almost an emptiness that I didn't know how to fill. This lasted for many years. When I got engaged in 2014 to my husband Matt, we both felt that the need to seek out a church, as Matt felt it would be important to keep God in our marriage. After attending several area churches over a period of weeks, we kept feeling that we needed to go back to Great Oaks for a second pass. Not just because they allow coffee in the sanctuary, but because we felt a connection to the messages that were being spoken. They spoke to us. To be honest, when I started back to church, I found myself still just going through the motions and still feeling the need that something was missing. Fast forward to February 2016, I have now been married and we are expecting our first child. I was feeling about as happy as I ever have when an infection in my body caused me to go into preterm labor and ultimately resulting in the loss of our son shortly after birth. The lows that I felt after the loss is when I recognized my need for a savior. Shortly after finding out that I was expecting for a second time, I had an overwhelming feeling one day in church. It felt on that day that the message was being spoken directly to me, and I couldn't help but reflect on how blessed I am. On that Sunday, during the closing prayer, I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. Since I have formed a relationship with Christ, I now reflect more on all the good things in my life and not so much the negative. This has completely filled the void I was experiencing for so many years, and I'm learning how to live a life of faith as my relationship progresses.